Good morning, everybody. The morning struggle of getting this one out of bed. He was actually pretty good this morning. It's harder when Mommy's home because he gets a little aggressive, but he was just a little grumpy. But this one doesn't want to move. Come on, Priya. Priya, baby. Priya, come on. I hate picking her up and putting her on the floor. I feel so bad. But she's got to go out. I got to get moving. Alright, we beat the sun up yet again. It's a nice crisp 60 degrees out this morning. Not too bad. Alright, we're out of bed. We're moving. Take a nice walk. Say leisure, but it's already 6:35, so which isn't too bad. We're actually out pretty good. Come on, kiddos. Alright. So last night we went upstairs. Priya decided to crawl underneath the blanket on the couch where I normally sleep, and I didn't have the heart to move her. So I tried to lay in the recliner, but I think it was about 11:33 or so. And then all of a sudden she realized that I was in her chair, so she jumped down and actually went over and got in bed with Terry. So I instantly switched places. The chair and I struggle. That and Finn loves to sleep on the back of that damn chair, and I just kept getting balls of fur in my face. So as soon as she left, I jumped in it on the couch. And then she came back over, took her recliner back. The problem I had last night was the couch is too short for me. I'm only 5'6", but the couch is just way too short. So if depending on which way I'm sleeping, if I'm on my left side, I can actually curl my legs, but if I'm sleeping any other way, my feet hang over the edge, and at some point I trapped my right leg. Mateo wants to use the, whatchamacallit here, fire hydrant. Trapped my right leg, and I twisted my right knee. I woke up in pain. I had to try to figure out how to get my foot out from where it was. It's not hurting this morning, but come on, we're not going that way, dude. But so I hope I didn't do some major damage to my knee last night. That was really weird. So, and then one of the tenants is looking out her window or out her door, watching me. Whatever. Starting to lose the shyness, especially around here. Oh, so hoping I don't have any more repercussions from that stupid. It was funny because it wasn't funny. It was just weird how between the recliner and the couch, my foot kind of got trapped, and I turned myself, and I felt this really nasty twinge in my right knee. This morning I was touching it, make sure it didn't, because it hurt last night, but this morning so far it's not. I was having some weird dreams too, but I slept pretty good, I think. Got up at 5:25 when my alarm went off without a problem. Hopefully the microphones are reconnected today. Hopefully they're working. If not, I do have all my wind protection on the iPhone now. Not that it's windy. I figured I'll give the Rhodes. This is what I'm saying. If the Rhodes are connected and they don't work, I have some sort of a backup. It wasn't something to do. I just want to make sure that I could still hear myself if that happens. All right, so yesterday, part of my day off, because of the rain, I kept, like I said the other day, I kept getting these stupid videos for the Osmo Action 4, yada, yada, yada. I keep going back and forth and back and forth. Of course, now all these videos are comparing the 11 to the 4. And of course, then people are like, don't get the Action 4. The GoPro 12 is going to have 1-inch sensor. I'm moving. I'm not stopping. You guys need to walk. So I didn't realize there was actually a vlogging configuration, but it's garbage. The vlogging configuration isn't even for vlogging. The only thing it does is gives you the camera, and it gives you the wireless mics. No handle, no spare batteries, nothing. So if I'm my brain, just for shits and giggles, I configured it so the Action 4 Adventure Pack, the microphones, and currently just a Telson 118-inch extension pole, be about just say under $1,000. That's insane. It's like $963 or more. It might have been more than that actually after taxes. I'm like, holy shit. This is probably why I didn't ever buy one. You just slobbered your brother. Standing alongside of him, shaking her head and she slobbered you, dude. All right, let's go. Come on. They're trying to stop me up with their normal spot. I'm gonna try to keep moving here a little bit. Now, this is the section I struggle with keeping her in the road. I mean, it does get a little bit narrow, but still, she kind of avoids those ever since the other day when she tore one of those leaves off. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? She goes, you pulled me off the couch, literally, or chair, literally. In other news, I was actually watching a video that they're rumoring the iPhone 15 Pro models to potentially have a 2 terabyte model. And the Pro Max will be about $2,100. The Pro will be, which I don't think they'll do it in the Pro because they're not going to do the ultra wide, the periscope zoom. Rumors. So I'm sitting there going, spend $1,000 on an action camera, or save that money to put toward the iPhone to actually be able to afford the damn thing. I told Mike, I said, well, I guess there'll only be one iPhone because I can't afford two $2,100 iPhones. No way in hell. So, even with trade-in, see what I mean? See what I mean? You just... Why are you running in the middle of the road here, sweet pie? How you doing, Mateo? Sorry, buddy. Trying to watch, make sure your sister doesn't get run over by a car coming down. Can you come over, please? You're scaring the living daylights out of me here, kid. I want to test it. That's what I want to do. That's why I want to do it through Amazon. That way when the microphones probably come. Yeah, I want to do a test. The microphones is the one thing I'll probably end up holding on to. So it would be the camera. Makes sense to me. Well, then I'll be putting it on eBay to sell it, or I'll just keep the action. But there is a couple of accessories that I'm interested. The wireless, or the remote control for the Osmo, it's not available yet. Apparently it's going to have the ability to track GPS, coordinate, speed, all that good stuff. Kind of like what the GoPros were supposed to do years ago. And in the movie, AXL, they actually show the telemetry, which never worked. You're supposed to be able to overlay it in the GoPro app. It never worked. I don't know how they made it work in the movie, but probably faked. So, the long story short, this is one of those rabbit holes like I was talking about yesterday with microphone. This is where you fall down another rabbit hole. You get a camera, you get the microphones that just plug right into the side. You want to use it underwater, so then you get yourself a $65 10-foot pole. You want to be able to track telemetry, so you get a remote control. You want ease of wearing it, so you buy this magnetic mount for action cameras. It just keeps going and going and going. So, I mean, just the camera, the microphones, and the 65-inch, and the pole, the 118-inch pole, you're, like I said, looking at $1,000. It's sad. So, and it's not money I have. I'm sitting there going, oh, I had money in my account. I'm sitting there going, I gotta pay Mariner, gotta pay electric, gotta pay cable. Don't have money in my account anymore. So, and that's about all I'm paying. I pay on the Samsung S23. I think I have one of my Citizen loans from one of my iPhones, one that I may not even have, coming out, because tomorrow's the 12th. I think one of them should be ending this year. Usually one ends, well, every 2 years. And there's no way to pay them in advance, so. All right, Princess and I have had a couple conversations about pulling me backwards. I think I finally calmed down a little bit. She's actually, I think, at least for the moment, she knows she's heading home. So, she's a little happier. Yeah, man, he's doing all right. You know he does all right, don't you? Don't you do all right? Yes, you do. She's like, what are you stopping for? Come on, let's go. That's basically how I sound. Very confused. I've already hit my mile. Normally I don't hit a mile till we get to our doorstep. I don't understand why. I don't know. Both watches, actually. This one went off when we were still up on the top side. I didn't go any further than we were going. It's been like right to get to the doorstep, I hit a mile. And we're well before it today. Well, whatever. I'm more concerned about getting my 63 minutes of exercise. It's like it cheated me, 12 minutes out of the first 14. Good evening, everybody. It is a sunny day. A little breezy. Hopefully the mics are on. Anyway, I shouldn't have to say that every time, but it's the way it is anymore. Alrighty. Taking these guys for a quick walk. It's a little after 5. Okay, it's 5:30. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I checked my time at work today before it got too late, because I would have been massive overtime had I stayed any later than I did. I got out of there at 3, but it was like 85 degrees. It's going down a little bit now. It's feeling pretty good out here. Oh, so I gotta figure my schedule out a little bit. I don't know if you have to do this on Fridays. It's not really what you're supposed to do. But at least I didn't go over. That's the important thing. They frown more about that, so. Oh goody, Bria had to do a potty. I thought she did. Alrighty, dinner served. Pasta with sauce and green beans and sourdough bread. And I got my milk. And 3 Pines is what we're watching. Netflix original, I think.